It's Golduck Wednesday, everybody. A Golduck and a Glalie, name a more iconic duo, and you might be asking, Jimothy, why do you keep using Pokemon that don't do anything for a joke? You fool! Golduck does something. Golduck does something. It has the ability Cloud9, which ignores sand, you fool. It can use Endure Salac and not die to sand. You see? I'm not using a Pokemon that does nothing. I'm using a Pokemon that does something. You be kinder to me. I want to make a layer and die. Oh dear. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble now. Alright, we're gonna Ice Beam, if I may, and we have Mach Punch Black Belt, so I think we're okay, mate. I think I'm happy to sacrifice Glalie in this scenario. I have a snowball's chance in hell in this one, folks. I believe so. Oh! I guess I should have made more layers in case of the miss. So that was a misplay. It's okay. It's alright. Who's keeping count? Albert Einstein? No. Nobody is. Folks, I wanted to play pure Hackmons in this video, because Gen 6 pure Hackmons is on the ladder, but let me tell you, sometimes Smogon is sort of an incomprehensible maze, akin to the Backrooms film. Look at the... Here's the pure Hackmons Gen 6 section on the Smogon analysis website. Let's go to the sample teams. Our sample teams. This post is no longer the official metagame post. Please refer to this post. Okay. Okay, I'll refer to this post. This is page 19 of the old Gen Hackmons thread. You referred me to page 19 of old Gen Hackmons, featuring what appears to be somebody dumping a bunch of teams they used in a tournament. Is this the... This sort of like a discussion. I'm in page 27 of Moby Dick, and they're talking about the ropes and how the ropes work, and I haven't even gotten the... I don't even know what they're doing out on the ocean yet. Okay, you haven't established what's happening. You've sent me to page 19. What the hell's happening on page 1? I need the context for what's happening on page 19. Somebody dumping a bunch of teams. I don't know why they're dumping those teams. What are they doing? So then I sort of hit a crossroads and I hit a roadblock, and we're not playing Gen 6 pure Hackmons. We're playing old reliable Gen 3 with Golduck, okay? And some of you will malign me for it and say, Jimothy, play something different. But sometimes different things are incomprehensible. And the Gen 6 pure Hackmons players are going to be furious at me for not comprehending their metagame resources. No, folks. I return to what's familiar and what is understood by myself. Okay, what am I doing against the Salamence here? I'm going to... You're gonna dance. I don't know. I'm gonna go to Golduck. Will that be bad? No, it was quite okay, in fact. It was quite alright to go to Golduck. I might be speedier than this fella. I got 295 speed. That's quite a hefty amount of speed, they're saying. They're saying Golduck has legs to stand on. Celebi in. I'm hitting you super effectively. Tell me I'm faster. Oh, well. Well, I actually can't figure out if I'm faster or not because I'm not hit by sand, which would reveal who's faster. You've thought out and you've gone Skarmory. I think the best play would be to poison Golduck. I'm gonna go to Breloom. We get the Spore. The Focus Punch Spore will be good. This is good. This is a good game we're playing. We play a good game today. Don't we? I actually thought this might be DD Salamence due to the DD Sif lead that was very aggressive. I thought it would be like Dragon Dance spam gaming. But, no, not today. I think I'm actually going Golduck. Because they go Salamence on Breloom a lot of the time, don't they? They stayed in fact. Alright, well maybe they're going to wake up and I can't believe I could have punched this with a black belt and done it at 1000%. That's crazy. I could have done that and they would have remembered me, but I thought they would go to Salamence. I did. I thought they would go to Salamence. I was wrong. I was wrong and I was a fool. But now I've made my bed and I must lay in the bed that I have made. They don't wake ever. Great news for Jim. That's fortunate, man. 4 turns of sleep, that's And a critical hit for the road, also. You know, honestly, you could do the Endure and just go in here. I think that... No. They don't quite die. They don't quite die. Am I crazy to think I go to Breloom and Mach Punch this to put it into range of Surf? Thunderbolt Para. Could be a problem. They could spin. Spin would be an issue. I won't lie to you. The Ice Beam for the KO. Okay, and here's where I think I go for the Endure Gaming. And we one-shot everything revealed except whatever the last is, which would... Why don't we make a prediction? Metagross? That would sort of fit. It would be a Tyrannosif answer for you. Aerodactyl answer. It could be Swampert also, but slight overlap Swampert and Starmie. Not really. Okay, they go up to 28%. I think I do 28% with a Surf. That's my opinion on the matter. Gamers? I'm enduring. Until the next day. I endure until the very next day. Gamers will call me a fraud. They're gonna call me a fraud. Gamers will call me a fake and a liar. Skarmory has been killed. Okay, preserving Starmie from you is quite smart because it's faster than much of my team. Okay, going back Starmie, I don't know if that was as smart. That might not be so smart. Who's your finale? It's all based on your finale. If the final Pokemon here cannot defeat Golduck, then you're in a world of hurt. What is it, Flygon? If it's Flygon, I'm very pleased. Crit didn't matter. It's Metagross. You should have gone here instead of Starmie. I don't know why you went Starmie and threw it to the birds. You made what I believe to be an intelligent sacrifice, and then you threw it away. I suppose I'll Surf here. We're going to probably need to explode with our own meta and then clean it up with Gengue. I'm still speedier than that guy. That's quite impressive, isn't it? Okay, anyway. I actually have Endure, so like Tyrannosif also, which is pretty fun. Watermess built this team, folks, by the way. This is not just an idiot's team. This was not built by an idiot like Jonold, who builds Whiscash Quagsire. Okay, I'm going to just explode, because I don't have faith that Thunder Punch will do 26, and it doesn't matter, because Gengue will finish this game off. Handily. Oh, what do you know? It's a Golduck win. On Golduck Wednesday. I didn't think that things could line up so beautifully in a cosmic sense any longer, ever since the Bennett tragedy. But today, things are different. Today, things are very different. Actually, I like the Glalie-Breloom combo, because it solves the issue Glalie can sometimes have, where a Tyrannosif just dances in front of you turn 1 and you get destroyed, but the Breloom with the black belt solves the problem very well. Okay, I guess the Mence, do I layer or do I Ice Beam? I think I'm inclined for a layer. I think I'm layer prone. Many Salamences, they're frightened to stay in a scenario like this, so I can use that as an advantage. I think we go for a tri-layer gamer. 3 layers in a dream. To get 3 layers is highly auspicious, folks. This is going to be a great Golduck setup. They think a mere duck cannot do anything, but a duck represents a great beauty. Duck represents great beauty and innocence. They're saying a duck can't do anything of value. Very rude of them. Alright, we're gonna go for Spore here. Watermess is running Sky Uppercut, which I never run because I always miss the move when I click it. It's got 90% versus Brick Break, which has 100%, but the extra power is relevant to people, so So that's considerable. What do you... Focus Punch on the Sif, so it would not be... You know, like a bad, like a Brian type scenario. What is Unatco? That's a complex question. It's sort of a complex geopolitical question. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. It's a reference to the game Deus Ex. Sif in. It's got Punch. So I think it's physical Sif, but Pursuit Sif can run Punch also. So we don't know for certain. We don't know for sure. I'm gonna go to the Loom. I hope it's not Pursuit Sif. That'd be a slight disaster. I think we go to the Loom is okay. What do they click here? Punch on a switch out would destroy the Loom, but then we'd have a Golduck entry, which are considered highly auspicious. Okay, we're gonna... I'm almost inclined for a Focus Punch here, because who the hell stays with Sif here? I mean, who would be so bold? And plus we would chip Salamence. Even -1 Focus Punch with Black Belt, I think it does considerable. We're gonna go for it. If you want to be somebody, you have to act like somebody. And so I will. I am me. I am an individual. You guys individuals or non-individuals? Oh, we punched Celebi for what is probably a lot of damage. Oh, look at that. 44 percentile. Unbelievable. Incredible. Celebi faster than Breloom. Which, I could have told you that. That's fairly... That's fairly obvious. I think I go Sif. You know, Punch Again could be an insane maneuver if they click Leech Seed. If they click Leech Seed, Punch Again sort of the best move ever. You could... A Punch Again is not a horrible move. Because even if I die here, I get the pivot to Sif cleanly, or the pivot to Gengue. You know? And it's not as if Breloom can really come back in the future. Plus the upside of them clicking Leech Seed is so enormous. What do you reckon? I'm almost sold on it, but I haven't revealed my own Sif, but they probably can assume I have a Sif. So that's not here nor there. Should I do it for the road? I'll do it for the road. They Psychic. You see, and now I just pivot to Gengue. Breloom was sort of dead meat anyway. We just go Gengue and I think we're okay. You could even go to the Duck, who is likely faster, but I don't want to risk it. They could be timid Celebi, so I don't want to risk that. To risk that would be foolish, I think. 3 layers up with a Golduck in the rear for a cleanup. We're feeling good, folks. Golduck at present sweeps the game, but we have to see what the last 2 are. Probably things that Golduck cannot defeat. Probably non-Golduck defeatables. It is just a mere duck. It's a mere duck in a small duck in a big pond. Duck in pond. Thoughts on it? Any thoughts on the duck? Anyone got duck thoughts? When you look at a duck in nature, what do you think about? What do they get up to? What does a duck get up to? Some nonsense, surely. We go Metagross here. They could Quake me on their way in as a Hail Mary maneuver. I don't think they will, though. I just don't think this opponent has such clairvoyance. You reckon they got... why don't I throw out an HP Grass just in case they have a Swampert? And just in case they go there. The Swampert would make such perfect sense to have. Yes! Finally, Jim is smart. Finally, Jim can be smart. You see? Finally, I am smart. I've been stupid for too long. I've been stupid for too long, and I finally have a mind. Finally, I have a brain. Here's Aerodactylium. Again. And the thing is that I believe I live in Earthquake and I'd kill you with Meteor Mash, don't I? Isn't that the truth of it? I might not even need to risk it because Thunder Punch may get the... Okay, frankly, I believe I win with Golduck after that. We endure. Surf, Ice Beam, Surf. Is this not checkmate? I'm not confident a Golduck Surf can one-shot arrow, but it can certainly KO after the Thunder Punch chip. Certainly. We can even just go Gangway, because they're locked into Earthquake. We've got many avenues of advantage here. Rock Slide they do. Well. Well, I guess it won't even be necessary. They flinched me, but now they're locked into certain demise. Well. I'll preserve Metagross. It's important, I think. To preserve Metagross. I believe it to be important. Because it stops Rock Slide spam from defeating me. But to be honest, I beat Rock Slide spam with my Golduck. My Golduck does it. Because you endure, you can't flinch endure, and then I'm faster than the arrow, and I beat everything. Golduck is waiting in the back pocket to secure this battle. Don't you worry about Golduck. Oh, the unfortunate freeze, but let's be honest, it didn't matter because I have the Golduck checkmate in my back pocket. There is nothing to be done against me. I have the Golduck checkmate. You cannot beat me. I cannot be killed. You cannot kill an idea. I have to double check if I actually get put into select range by Golduck. Golduck might be too powerful. So powerful even for his own good. I should maybe switch right into Golduck for the road, you know? So we can then endure on the following turn. Because look at how much double edge does. 81%. You go Golduck and then you endure. See? This is the way you do it. And if they go Salamence, they're dead. Certainly, right? Unless they wake up, I guess. Wait a sec. Can they win now? If they wake up and kill me and they're faster than me. Oh, well, that's awkward. Now they could, now they could... Because now I sort of don't want to endure. But, yeah, there you go. And there it is. And we just win with Gengwe. No, we just win with Golduck, in fact. I didn't get to do the cool endure move, but the... GG to opponent. GG. Golduck's solid gold. Another Salamence lead is good. Faker gamers will tell you that I'm... Oh, no. It's okay. Some will call it comeuppance for the good fortune from last battle, but none of that good fortune mattered, honestly. I would have been fine whether I got a freeze or not, or... I was quite okay in that battle, I think. Maybe there was one thing that mattered that I can't remember. Well, that's bad because... This is bad due to the... like, ramifications of what's to come. Because I sort of need layers. Layers are important. I'm gonna try this. I think I'm scaring them out here. Indeed, there's a Blissey. Okay, that is Claydol. Well, maybe they would have just spun away my spikes anyway, so maybe we can be pleased. So we have to get through Blissey, which is a tough ask due to the fact that it walls my Golduck and my Sif. I'm probably going to go for an explode angle against it. Let's punch Claydol once here. They stay, but I got a black belt, so I'm fairly happy with the amount of damage output I'm likely representing. I'm going to go Sif, because if they wake up, they click Psychic, I believe. So I go here. And then we, oh, Choice Band Salamence it seems to be. 50-50 here between staying or going Gengwe, because if they HP fly, my Gengar dies. If they stay, I die. You You can endure, but it doesn't really amount to much because they just go Blissey. I think losing Gengar is a big disaster due to the merits of Gengar. You could maybe middle ground to Metagross, because Metagross covers HP Fly and Brick Break, but if they Earthquake, it's problematic. Maybe they want to Earthquake. No, they would want to Brick Break if they want to target this. I'll go Metagross to middle ground. They do HP Fly. Okay. Well, that's good to do. You could Thunder Punch here. I think that there's a solid chance they have a Milotic. Or somebody like that. Or Suicune. Like a bulky water type. Well, what do you know? It's Kingler. I gotta say, I was not playing around. What I said was true. They have a bulky water type. But I did not expect it to be Kingler, I must admit. I really have to admit that Kingler was not what I was anticipating here. But hey. My play was correct regardless. They have a water type. Imagine going Kingler on Metagross. It's your whole job, and then you get Thunder Punched. That's terrible. But as it stands, there's a Jirachi I must contend with. I'm gonna select Crunch here. They got a Suicune also. They also have Suicune, the double water gamer. Well, I think my plan is to, like, kill this Blissey somehow with... Probably with Gengar Explosion. And then... go win with Golduck. Who can Calm Mind and Sweep, possibly. But, to be honest, we could get slammed by Jirachi and stuff like that. So I don't love the... Don't love my future here. Do you think this fella's got Ice Beam? I think it's actually quite likely. You would sort of need Ice Beam or you're going to get destroyed by enemy Salamence. Maybe you have it on Blissey and that's the plan. You use it on Blissey against enemy Salamence, but... I don't know. I'll go Metagross here and... I think I'm going to have to explode. I hate to do it, but... No, maybe they go Jirachi and it's way too obvious. Yeah, they go... Okay, good thing I didn't lose my meta there. We just chip Jirachi a touch. I don't know if I have legs to stand on, folks. I don't know if I have legs here. I think I'm legless. I think I'm nobody. Okay, I think they select Wish, so I go here. No, they click Fire Punch that time. I think we cut our losses and we forfeit this one. It's with layers up, it might have been possible. I might have died anyway to Rock Slide or Choice Band, to be honest. So the crit probably didn't actually matter. I didn't realize it was Choice Band turn 1, but that's a tough one, folks. I would always stay with Glalie vs Salamence and make a layer, but in the event of Choice Band, it does get you. Wait, I already put Claydol to sleep. Why am I coming in trying to put something to sleep? Fool. You fool. Okay. I don't have legs. I have no legs and I must run. Yeah, we'll forfeit that. That's not winnable. Bulky Jirachi is a tough one for this team. I think when you just lose your layers, it's a tough one in general. You need the layers. Without the layers, you really flounder. Without layers, it's a flounder. It's a floundering scenario. Okay, we're going to layer. And there's a Heracross. Heracross is in. Suicune Heracross is probably blue offense, huh? Magneton and such. I guess I gotta go Gengwe. Hello. Hello. I guess I gotta go to the Geng. They sub as is likely for a fella like this. I don't have a follow-up that is faster than Hera. Yes, I do. I have Golduck who is speed tying. I think here we Thunderbolt regardless. Golduck speed ties with Hera. Okay, luckily they did not choose to to sub repeatedly for the Salac, which actually would cause me some grief. Now, what do you think, folks? Should I just explode? I'm not so sure, because Thunderbolt will actually sort of ruin my life. Yeah, explode was the right call. Got rid of that potential problematic individual. So blue offense, folks. They got Metagross, Snorlax, Magneton, Suicune, Salamence. If it's the standard one, but could be others. Could be others. So where do we go? Glalie actually seems okay. We outrun most, but they're probably expecting the Glalie. And the Metagross would be a toughie. I might actually Ice Beam here. Should have layered. Should have layered. Alright, well, that might have been a pretty bad throw, folks. They actually are likely faster than Glalie. A lot of the Choice Band Metagross on this squad is inclined for speed. Alright. I'm sort of bluffing here. I don't actually have anything to hit Metagross, but hopefully they respect Earthquake and get out of here. And where would they go? Maybe to Suicune, actually, and we can Thunder Punch. I actually think Suicune is the most likely entry. Ah, they go Salamence. Yeah, because I'm representing Earthquake. True. Okay, highly fortuitous para there. You cannot pretend otherwise. I think we wanna layer while we can. I will layer here. Or die. To die would be fine too. Third layer is highly auspicious, I must say. It occurs to me that we no longer have a ground immune. Our only ground immune is Gengue. I could preserve Glalie and go Breloom because I resist, but I don't love such a concept, I must say. It's also sort of awkward that we parried Salamence because I now can't Spore safely because they can just go Salamence. But, I think I still go Breloom. Anyway, let me see how much we take from a Choice Band Earthquake. 42 to 49. Tough one. We might need Breloom health for the Snorlax in the back, so I'm going to be careful and probably just sack Glalie here instead of losing significant health on Breloom. I think it's highly likely that if I go Breloom, they just go to Salamence, so I might make a... It's a scary move to make, but I might do a double switch to the Duck here. Because surely the Salamence switch in is too good here to not do, because it's literally covering Fighting Move and Spore. So we'll do it. If they stay in Earthquake, I'd be quite surprised, but, you know, stranger things have happened. They go Snorlax, in fact. Oh! Going Snorlax is kind of crazy. Isn't that bad versus Spore and a Fighting Move? That's sort of insane. I can't believe they didn't go to Salamence. What they did is good versus the Golduck. But I don't know if they were expecting a double to Golduck unrevealed. No, I don't think so. Okay, I'd probably just explode here, right? No, it might be pretty dangerous to explode here. No, explode will get guaranteed value. Explode will KO anything. I guess including Magneton. Not if I get full Parrot though, that's tough. It's okay, we have another chance. There we go. Comes out in the wash. That one comes out in the wash. Okay, I think we want to make sand right now, probably. The Endure Select Sif might actually be exactly what the doctor ordered, folks. I chipped my own Breloom, but that's okay. Breloom sort of unlikely to live any hit from anything anyway. It doesn't really matter. Okay, the sand is about to be great. Honestly, you could just stay and crunch here. We live a Brick Break. I think it's mixed Salamence on most... Unlike the default team, everyone copies its mixed Salamence, but it could be Dragon Dance Salamence. I think I live one Brick Break. Okay, huge. And they actually hit me into Select range, which is quite nice. Okay, so we trade with that Salamence. We now have Spore active, which is pretty massive. That's pretty massive. His Snorlax in. And I guess I just crunch, even though it's not incredible. I don't know if I win this, folks. This is awkward. I crunch. And we're inclined for Breloom. I don't know if Spore is the move or what. I think Spore is the move. Due to the high upside of it. And we actually KO Metagross from that. Suicune's faster than me. It's all on Golduck's shoulders, folks. It's on Golduck's shoulders. Can Golduck carry the weight of the world? I don't know. I believe you might have Ice Beam. Yep. Do you have a way to hit Golduck? Am I going to look up the sample team thread for... Alright, folks. ADV OU sample teams. I'm looking it up. Blue offense. Blue offense. By Noitu. The Suicune. Oh! That's the set? Well, then I think I beat it 1v1. Is it, it's not max speed. Okay, I have to Calm Mind. Well, this is strange. I don't know if I beat it 1v1, actually. Let's, like, see what's happening here. HP EVs. Max special attack modest versus my Golduck. You would seem to have the advantage. You would seem to have the advantage, but if I get ahead of you with a Calm Mind, maybe I'm there. Maybe I'm okay. Or if I Ice Beam, should I just go for Ice Beam freezes? Is that my best bet now? Because you're chip healing. Wait, I've disabled weather for you and you're chip healing. This is terrible. Oh no. You're chip healing. That's such a disaster. Well, I guess I should go for Ice Beam freezes, because there's no way I think it's the only way out. Is to go for Ice Beam freezes here. I think you should be going for Hydro Pumps. They do enough damage. It's over. That's regrettable, man. That's regrettable. GG to opponent. You can't... Cloud9 actually lost me the game, because you could chip heal in Cloud9. I want to benefit from the Cloud9 while you do not benefit, damn you. Can you not benefit from it while I benefit? Hey. Enough. A Glalie by any other name would smell as sweet. A couple of Glalies having a fun day. Well, I think I'm slower than enemy guy. I'm a slow Glalie here. Water Mess is going with slow, bulky Glalie. 222 to outrun, I think, Adamant Tyrannosif. So many Glalies would outrun me. I'm going to go here and play around Taunt and then mash you. I think that's the move. You go Moltres. Intriguing. What a point of intrigue this is. What a point of intrigue we have on our hands. Okay, I'm pretending to be Rock Slide. I'm also pretending to be Lumberry. I'm gonna go for Crunch. This is a good chip to swamp it. That's good. I think we bring in Glalie and we dodge a Hydro Pump. Yes, mate. Yes. Yahoo. Okay. I think they just, they Will-O-Wisp. But like, oh, they don't Will-O-Wisp. Well, do they kill me with HP Grass now? I don't know if you do 49%. Okay, you do. Tough one. That's a toughie. Okay, Moltres is sort of a problem matchup, huh? Jolteon. It's my team, man. I gotta remember this. I gotta remember that there's a Jolteon on my own team that I made. I made this. Okay, do we go for the 3 layers? We do. Oh, I'm Leftovers Glalie? What the hell's Leftovers Glalie? Why don't you have a Salac? Leftovers Glalie is a little insane. I'm sure there's a reason. It's built by water mist. There must be a reason, but I didn't even process all this time that I wasn't getting sand chipped. Yeah, I guess if you're this slow, there's no point of Salac anymore because you're not hitting the benchmarks, so that makes sense. Anyway, does Breloom die in one? To this. To HB Ice. No. No, and I... Do I KO with Black Belt Sky Uppercut? It might KO post Sand. I think it's high odds to KO post Sand. This could be the move. Cannot KO. 93.4% is the maximum. I think that the HB Ice is a highly tempting offer here. Whoa, we got the one hit. That's cool. Breloom is literally still alive, and I think it will live a sand chip, which is incredibly auspicious. This is considered highly auspicious. Well, Mach Punch is the only move. They layer. Mach Punch was not the only move, because I could have played around layers by punching. Mach Punch was not the only move. Jimothy. Ah! Mach Punch was not the only move. It was not. I have to mash to not reveal my hand. Otherwise they'll know who I am. They explode anyway. I really should have punched there. Oh dear. Okay. Anyway. It's on Golduck's shoulders. I think it's Sif and who's last? Gengwe. Golduck can do it. Golduck can do it. Golduck's faster than this. Think about it. If they wisp Golduck, it's done for. But who would wisp Golduck? Crazy move. To wisp Golduck, I think that people don't know about Golduck. They don't know about Cloud9, so they wouldn't wisp it to play around the Slack. That would be crazy. If I explode, you die. So I sort of want to not kill you so I can set up on you. Swampert exists. Gengwe, Sif. Let's do HP Grass. Okay, we've inadvertently tripped the Tyranitar more than expected, and we get a critical even. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna have to trade with this Freakazoid. Maybe we get there with just an Endure. Oh, they could explode, though. That would be a problem. I am faster, Gengwe. That's incredible news. I think I trade with this Gengar. Unless they para me. It KOs post-sand. It KOs post-sand. That's great news. My Gengar actually still alive. Can you even believe this? I might just win with the damn Gengar. Can you even believe it? Okay. Swampert offensive. I think I run this set. Versus Golduck. We're probably going to need the Carmine boost. And we surf. You reckon I KO'd? It's actually not. I should have maybe Carmined it again. I had to Carmine again. If I Carmine again, I win. No, I win. I do win. Yes! I win. Man, people love my Glalie team from like 5 years ago. What the hell? It's an outdated team, folks. It's not as good as Duck Glalie. It's not as good as Golduck Glalie. We're up against Cat Devourer. Tough matchup. Tough one. Very evil opponent. Okay. Well, you could just explode here would be pretty great. Wouldn't it? Zapdos actually lives that. Can you believe? Can you believe it? I figured they would die. I was wrong. That's alright, we have a layer up and a dream. And a prayer. Layer and prayer. It's a pert angle here. Yeah, I think it's a pert angle here. HP grass. I died a torrent hydro pump. That's tough, but at the same time, Swampert is a dead individual. So that's something to be proud and thankful for. Okay, I think I just go Tyranitar Sif and click Crunch. I like to make sand here, probably. That interaction might actually be quite horrendous for Jim. I may have needed a Gengue. Gengue tends to be good. But we do eliminate Skarmory. We get 1 layer each. And it comes out in the wash, they say. Okay, well they, highly intriguing position I find myself in. We could... Allow me to check something. Golduck KO's Arrow even without Calm Mind boosting. So that's in fantastic news. Things are happening that you wouldn't even believe. Like tears in rain. Well, the odds of you hitting me into Shellac are actually enormous. And I also have odds to two-shot you through the thing. Okay, we've done... Wait a freaking moment. Oh, I don't have that much special attack. Okay. Yeah, I'm a timid guy. That's okay. You are now dead to... You're now deceased to other thing. You are now dead to other thing. Mach Punch. You're dead to Mach Punch. Mach Punch. Mach Punch. I'm not saying Mach Punch. I'm not saying that. I never intended to say that. It's funny, but it's not what I was saying. It's funny, but don't ascribe intent to something where there was no intent, please. You can't say that I was intending something when I wasn't intending it, okay? How would you like it if I'd said that to you? How would you like it if I said that to you? If you said, like, good work, Jim, and I said, oh. If you commented and said, good work, Jim, and I replied and said, this was intended as like a prayer to the devil. Or something like that. Then you would say, no, it wasn't. I was telling you that you were doing good work, Jim. I wasn't doing anything nefarious like that. What are you talking about, Jim? And I just insist that you're doing something that you were never intending. I can just insist things. I can just say you're doing things that you were never doing. You realize I have the power to just insist that something's the case. And maybe that makes it the case through sheer willpower. Maybe what I intend no longer matters as soon as I put my video out into the world. You can ascribe intent to anything I say, and my actual intent sort of fades like the rain erodes the deeds of your life over time or something like that. Like tears in rain. I no longer am myself. I am your view of what I am is who I am. Your view of what I am is who I am. You insist that I am saying Mach Punch or that I am doing something for engagement, and that makes it true because you say so. For goodness sake. I win, by the way. I don't know. I think they just left the computer because I think they just left the computer because I don't know if... I think they were okay there. They could have killed my fella. They're actually still... You know what I just realized after all that? They're still faster than me post-Shellac. It's not a bad play anyway to get the crunch through. But, my entire idea was wrong because they outrun me anyway. What the hell was I thinking? The hell was I thinking? Anyway, I'm going to play Scran. I'm going to play Scrandle. Chicken curry for £1. Holy crap. In Thailand. I think it looks good, so I'll vote for it. That's the data gathering. Cheesy chips is... Folks, they're killing us at the football. They're killing us. What the hell? Cheesy chip. They got the American sliced cheese on the chips. With a little bit of a sprinkle of salt or something? What are they doing? I think I'd prefer the Jamaican beef patty with the pepperoni, but that's not fantastic either, man. Sausage and bread or the pepperoni pizza? Am I wrong to think that the pepperoni pizza looks quite good? No, I'm not wrong. I think that's a fine-looking pepperoni pizza. Sandwich fricandle special, mate. With horse meat. Macargo? Is that you? Chips, peas, and gravy, mate. Well, surely that... Well, why does chips, peas, and gravy win there versus the horse? If you eat a horse, you get its powers, man. If you eat a horse, you get the ability stamina. Don't you know this? Don't you guys realize this? Burger in amusing bun. Well, it's got to be the amusing bun. It's got to be slice of Victoria sponge, mate. No. Rice-filled roast pork. Where's the rice? This looks horrible. I'm clicking the cob, mate. We're clicking on the cob, mate. That's in Wales, mate. Hollowed cob with a sausage in it, mate. The hot dog or the burger? These are the decisions that make life really tough sometimes, man. The hot dog or the burger? Darn it. Darn it. Probably the burger. No, it was not difficult. The burger's better. It wasn't actually that difficult. The burger's better. Nachos or the sausage, man? These are life's tough choices, man. The nachos is superior. Brother. The bacon wrapped hot dog with jalapeno. Just one jalapeno. I mean, that'll do it. That'll do it for you. With the sausage and bread. I win. I win with the bacon wrapped. Cheeseburger or the steak and chips, mate? The steak and chips, dude. Burger. Bad photo of burger means the burger loses. Double bacon cheeseburger with pickles, man. Looks pretty good. It does look a little large. Does look a little large. The chicken and chips looks more edible, but I have to imagine the burger wins. No. My mistake. You know, I can't even be upset with that one. The chicken and chips, quite cromulent. It's more expensive, but actually does look pretty well cooked for a football food. Plus, you can eat it with a fork, whereas this might get a bit messy. And the chips, peas, and gravy, I sort of, even though, yeah, I don't know. I guess the chips, peas, and gravy beats the horse meat. People like horses and don't want to eat them. That makes sense. I eat the horse to gain its power. I don't have any sympathy for the horse. I eat it to get its power. If you eat a horse, you become a horse. And you can go much faster. The more you eat, the more strength you gain. If you eat something, you gain its power. This is the truth. This is the truth, man. You guys think it's not even the truth. You see, this is why you keep ascribing intent to me where there is none. And yet when I say truths, you ignore them and you put your fingers in your ears and you say, la la la, I'm not listening, even though I'm speaking truth to power. And you are not listening because you don't want to hear it. You will instead warp my words to suit your own agendas. And yet you will not listen when I'm telling you something important. When I'm telling you something very important to me and to yourself, it's important to you too. Not just to me, it's important to you. You will fail to listen to me. And you will instead decide that I'm saying something else. Damn you. Okay, bye-bye.